right. So my name is Brad Loxton, and this is
I'm Stephen Collins.
This is Stephen Collins. He's our lead level designer, and we're here to hopefully entertain you. Now I'm going to apologize beforehand. This may be one of the clunkier streams. We have this awesome giant script that literally just getting typed like 3 minutes ago.
Right. Yep.
So we didn't really study it very much, and we're not really sure the order we're supposed to go in. So
Ad-libbing it.
Josh is in the chat. We're gonna screw up everything he just told us to do right.
That's right.
And he will berate us later, and that'll be fine.
Yep.
We're gonna be good.
We'll be berated. They won't.
That's right. All right, cool. So I think we're doing some cool giveaways. We're giving away, Squire boxers.
Boxers.
Is this the same?
Get them. Put them on. It's always good to have Squire boxers on.
Everybody loves a Squire.
Everyone loves a Squire
so
boxers.
get that guy a T-shirt.
Can we get his T-shirt that says "Everyone loves the Squire boxers"? They're up in the thing
or
right
like
now.
I Heart Squire.
All right, I Heart Squire, and we'll have a lot of things in the end of the day. We have actually a lot of reveals, a lot of stuff that people haven't heard about. Some things that people.
Well, hopefully.
Hopefully, well, okay. if technical
the reveal maybe we don't have a reveal. So
the reveal may be how we are not able to
Right.
do reveals. We attempt to do a reveal and it doesn't work. But anyways, watch for the Squire Boxers. We're going to be doing a hashtag DD2, I believe, in the chat at different times. I believe Josh Isom will be running that. And
going now.
I think it's going right now, and you'll get a chance to get some cool stuff. So a quick summary. Some of you guys are aware we have an awesome new patch coming out. And oh my God, really soon.
It's too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
I think Collins would like another week.
Just a few more days.
Manufacture some time. It's called The
together.
Harbinger Awakes. Patch is coming on December 15th, so that's in about a week and a couple days.
Yeah.
We actually are doing content lock today, so that means that
Lock it down.
we're going to try to lock it down, and like normal trendy fashion, a few things won't.
We'll slip in some stuff under the door.
Go under the door, and they're going to still make it in, but next week starts stabilization, where we try to get, people don't think we test, and don't think we attempt to fix things, but we actually do.
We have a whole week of it.
We have a whole week of doing it. We just don't always get to everything.
It's just a lot of stuff to fix.
That's right. So that's going to start. Actually, I really liked how someone typed out DD2. We should give that person just for being unique. Oh, that's Danny, right? Yeah. He doesn't count.
He doesn't count.
Okay. We're gonna give it a nice, good college try next week. Clean up as much as we can, and then on the 15th to get a whole bunch of new stuff. I think we have a key art to show for the.
We have the art.
Do we have the art?
Show the art.
We'll see if the art shows. There you. Oh, that's not.
Oh.
See, that's what happens. We do the thing where we try to do a reveal, but it doesn't.
How about this?
There you go. That's the key art. I think
go.
people are just going to lose their minds. There's going to be explosions.
No,
out
nobody
of the-
saw that. Shh.
I think someone saw it.
I don't
It's
think
going to be
anybody saw
it's going to be
anything.
screen capped and on Reddit in like 2 seconds. So yes, we have new skins coming out. We got a whole bunch of new stuff coming out. Fear the Panda says he saw something. Other people aren't sure what they saw. So a couple of the big things that are going on. You see some of the skins that Butters is teasing a little bit early. We have a set of holiday skins that we're releasing. They're loosely themed about something that you may know in pop holiday culture. And see, I almost holiday culture. And they're really, really cool. They are, I believe, going to be limited time. So they're going to be up for just the holiday season, and then they're going to disappear. But it actually, this is a really cool story. One of our leads was really inspired by the holiday season coming up, and it wasn't something that was actually officially on his task list. We knew we were going to schedule doing holiday content, but he wanted to get ahead, and so we come to work one day, and he has
all these.
Just like, here's these crazy things.
I've done it.
Yes,
I did the thing,
and I think they're really, really awesome. See, everyone saw the things. Butters, they're all saying about the cool weapons they saw. They think they maybe saw. We may show them. We may show them.
We may
something.
reveal a reveal later.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
It says
Right
do
now
that
we're
later.
talking about costumes.
Right. So, well, we're supposed to be talking about other things. Anyways, the costumes on the screen. I talked about in a couple seconds. They look freaking awesome. Butters is going to be playing with them today. It's going to be great. Other things that are coming up in the patch. Collins, why don't you have this awesome little.
I have a list.
You have a list.
I have a list.
Why don't you go through the list?
So, first thing on the list, new boss fight.
You did not take a screen cap, Panda. I don't believe
nah,
you.
dog.
Yes, it was not on for that long.
It was
No.
not. I don't believe you. Go ahead. Sorry.
All right, sorry. New boss fight. We had Betsy. Now we have another boss.
We had Betsy. We're getting rid of Betsy.
Oh, Betsy's staying in.
Okay, good.
Betsy still exists.
All right.
New boss fight. Gonna be a lot of fun.
What's the boss called?
Harbinger.
Right.
Not the other word. Harbinger.
Carl. It's Carl. If you want to keep calling him Carl, I will be okay with that.
Somebody had mentioned if we had called him in one of the later
Harbin
things.
Carl.
Carlbinger.
Yes.
Carlbinger.
Yes.
Carlvin.
The Carlbinger.
The Carl Binger. The Carl, it binges on
Binging
Carl.
on Carl.
Right.
So there's that.
Right.
We got some maps that are coming back. Some people may have not have seen them before, but we're going to bring them back in, put them in the thing that's going to extend and continue the story of these two.
Yep.
So boss fight, maps, story, bullets listed.
Right. You passed the test.
I passed it.
You did a great job on the Devstream today. Good
Devstream.
work. Yes.
Check.
Checkbox. We will not get berated. That's good.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. All right, so we also have the loot revamp coming up. The loot revamp's a really big deal. We're going to talk about that in more details a little bit later. Everyone talks about the 30 to 58 not being fun. We are attempting to try to make it more or less not fun.
Right. We
Less
injected less not fun into 38 to 50.
Yes.
Hopefully it's
Hopefully it's
That's
better.
enough.
We are going to wait to see you guys take a play at it and see if you like it. And we'll talk about the details of what we're doing there in a little while. And then we have a whole bunch of other reveals in this
More
stream that we're
reveals.
doing. More reveals
Reveal-
of reveals.
Reveal City.
And then there's a lot more reveals coming up next week. So let's go ahead and jump into some of the details. So a reminder, we have a couple of things we just added into the game recently that we should talk about really quick. I think some of you guys have already seen these. We have a new monthly quest.
New month, new quest.
New month, new quest. You got like
Bullet
bullet
list.
bullet.
Month quest.
We need
We're
to
good.
get Collins a shirt that's just like
Bullet
bullet list, and just I think he likes that.
And a checkbox.
I'm loving this. I'm checking stuff off.
Do people
John's checking stuff off. I'm checking stuff off.
are people on the stream checking things off?
Did I check it off?
You know what's
I
funny?
see some checkboxes.
I think we like check boxes because the way we think. I think they just want entertainment.
They want entertainment.
Right. Entertainment is not a bulleted list.
It will be.
It
If
will
I'm
be?
done with it.
Okay.
It will be a bulleted list.
Right. All right. So let's go through and talk about the monthly quest a little bit. So this
All
is
right.
about the Drago Lich.
Dragon Lich.
Not the Dargo. Well, didn't we typo it? Isn't it typoed right now?
Dargo.
I think we typoed
The
the
Fargo
name.
I'm
Lich.
pretty sure it's Dragolich. I've been hearing Dragolich. I think I'm saying it wrong, but
John is wrong.
Whoa!
It is right.
Whoa! Someone's getting a little saucy. Snowfire says, "I'd like to check your box." I think we're talking about you.
Check it.
Yep.
Whoa.
Alrighty.
Whoa.
Life.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Drago Lich.
Drago Lich.
That we may have spelled incorrectly and may have fixed. Was released on 12/2. And let me go through the requirements real quick.
So the quest is a harrowing. Wait, no, that's not it.
What?
Quest conditions. Quest
Right.
conditions. Win 35 maps. So just complete and have victorious maps. Kill 50 specials. There's a lot of specials towards the later part of the playlist, so you'll be able to find a lot of different specials there. They should all count. They'll all count towards this.
Right.
Not just some of them. And then win 30 onslaught rounds. I believe I don't know if they have to be consistent,
You know,
but I believe they do.
You know what's funny? The question we're about to ask, everyone's already commenting on. They're like, there was one other person that had hashtag my monthly is your daily because they did the daily and a monthly and a day.
Yeah, the question is, should we do these?
Well, there's two questions.
All
You
right.
got to go down. You got the checks
Bullet?
of the
Look,
bullet. Check what's the first question on the page. So we're supposed to ask you guys, what do you think of the new pet?
New pet?
Since everyone got it,
I like
in the
dragon.
first day
Yeah.
or two.
Are you enjoying it? You
Right.
enjoying the new pet? New pet. I like it.
Are you talking about
Dragon Lich.
Dragolich?
Yeah, the Dragolich.
I don't have one.
Butters doesn't have one. I have one.
Butters isn't special.
I'm not.
What special enemies? All of them. Anything that comes down the lane that is not an ogre but does have a health bar does have the big health bar.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
every enemy has a health bar. But if you have a big health bar, they have a name like, what's our special enemy's names? Quibbly,
Mm-hmm.
Tuskar. You know the ones. You kill them all the time. Kill 50 of them. Check the box. Check the list.
Are you gonna try to keep that going?
The whole stream.
I don't know. Is it one of those jokes that's like funny for a little bit, gets really
But-
sad for a while,
but then
and then
you
by
bring-
the end,
just
you're gonna
bring it
bring
around.
it back. All right,
Bring it around.
So we're like pushing through
We're going
the
through
unfunny part,
the rough parts right
and we'll
now.
see if it picks up. Yeah. So not many people were commenting about the pet. I saw someone comment about how I was saying the range was too short. It'd be awesome to get some feedback on whether you like this pet or not. We're making new pets still all the time. We're trying to make new abilities for them. We're trying to make new mechanics for them, and it's really great to know what's working and what's not very well, because we really want to make the pet system a lot more engaging, especially as we do more of these special monthly pets. So, another thing, and I think I got the answer already. Do you guys feel like reducing the requirements was a good thing or a bad thing?
So yeah, we sort of brought it down. There was some sort of the tougher monthly quests. We brought down the requirements a little bit, trying to find the sweet spot of where we want the monthly quest to be. I don't know. I'm going to check it. Check the box that says
John's
trying to
gonna
find
be
sweet spot.
so
He's going to be
proud of
mad.
me. I should show you guys this list. Like, usually I kind of improv around the points, but I mean,
No.
Collins is like,
Check.
Oh, I got
we should. Butters
Butters
has
is checking.
he has a pen out and is actually going through and checking the list. It's great.
Magical.
But yeah, I think we think just the commentary I'm seeing on the stream right now, just a little bit. Maybe we've gotten a little bit too easy with it.
Yeah.
It's something that we've just released a couple days ago.
Spin it the other way a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's been. You're on fire.
We're going.
I don't even know how to comment. But it's tough for us because trying to find a way to make the monthly engaging and not frustrating is hard. We've done a couple monthly quests that really are supposed to take you the entire month to complete,
Right.
and people get frustrated because they don't feel like they can get progress to it. Some of that may be because of Rand, and we're
Right.
trying to find ways to make the monthlies a little bit less revolving RNGs, as everyone
Right,
says,
RNGs.
the RNG. But it's still tricky because it's hard to find things that aren't Rand
Right.
that you can just not do instantly,
yeah.
and that we don't have to create whole new systems for
Right.
because we have a certain number of things that we can find in monthlies.
Right.
So this one may have been too easy. So awesome! Everyone gets a pretty easy monthly quest this month. Some tokens
Vacation.
and whatnot.
Vacation
so,
month
vacation monthly.
for a vacation
Oh yeah, it's
monthly quest.
December, right? Right. Hey, see, like
Yep,
that's
we're-
good.
we're-
That's good.
We're not all as dumb
Check.
as we look.
Yeah. I don't even know how to respond to that either. But we'll continue talking to you guys about that and finding out better ways to do the monthlies as we go. Everyone loves RNG, it looks like. They all say.
RNG.
Yeah, I don't know
RNG.
about that. All right, so we also have a couple updates on what does it say? It says the community for the last few days. Oh yeah, things we've been talking about over the last number of weeks. So one of them, there's a huge there's a big amount of gameplay improvements and changes that are going on in this next patch, and probably the biggest one. Well, this is a personal opinion.
Your favorite.
My favorite.
Ish.
Favorite-ish. I mean, I like all the stuff we're doing,
Right.
but I think that this is probably the one that was, in a way, the most risky,
Right.
and also one of the biggest overhauls, which is why we spent so much time doing it early and
Right.
trying to. And instead of us talking about it, not saying what it is, it's basically the loot revamp that we've done. So, Stephen, can you give us a really quick summary of kind of what Brett Norton, one of our senior designers, has been working on this for, gosh, the entire milestone almost.
A little while.
Yeah, can you talk a little bit about what it's about?
So basically, the overall shell of this is we've made loot a little bit smarter. Loot was sort of dropping at different stats and different passives, and it was really hard to find something that you wanted. And all the loot that was dropping, we had tons of loot that was dropping, and it was hard to go through all the loot and find, I want the passive and the stats that I want. And
Well,
it's
actually,
hard
there's a little bit of history there because when we first were doing this, we actually dropped less loot because we didn't want to be too much on the. Oh gosh, Butters is like just throwing. He's like just throwing the reveal ball, like not even queuing it
reveals
up.
left and right.
Just.
We've already played on this map.
Oh really? They've already seen the winter
Revealed
stuff?
again.
They've seen Winter Wonderland.
Okay, cool. Never mind then.
All right.
So for a while we were dropping a lot less loot,
Right.
and people didn't like it because RNG was really painful. They would not get the items they wanted. So we did that Loot Cave 2.0 event where we increased the loot by a dramatic amount, and everyone's like, well, this is better, but there's way too much of it, but it's a lot better because at least we can, through the mass amounts of loot coming, we can. Some people are freaking out about snow. They haven't seen it. So for some people, this is a reveal.
Revealed.
There you go.
You've done it.
We did
Hashtag
it.
revealed right now.
Hashtag revealed something that some people saw. And so now we have done what we call kind of a smart loot adjustment.
Right.
So do you want to talk about the details of how that works?
So basically, when you're looking for loot, you're looking for sets of stats and different passives, and so now loot's going to drop more towards defenses or towards heroes. So you're going to have, tower health and tower power all on the same, all on the same sort of geared towards the same drop.
I wasn't laughing at you, by the way.
He's
I was
laughing
laughing
at
because someone's calling Butters a liar.
So we're going to drop, tower health and tower power on the same item. and it's going to be a lot easier to get those stat combinations as well as the passive. It's going to be a lot harder to find a Hardy Blockade with ability power.
I mean, some of them are actually impossible. So
Right.
the way it's set up, there is a true relationship between what the first stat is and what options can drop with that first stat. So some of the really ridiculous ones where you get like, say, tower health and then hero crit,
Right.
they actually cannot happen anymore.
Right.
Those have been set in a way that they're really driven a certain direction.
There
From what I
will-
understand.
There will still be some items that drop that are a little not as good as others.
Yeah.
But the overall theme is less trash, more treasure.
That's right.
As Isam has
You
pointed
got
out.
the phrases just on.
Bullet list.
Right. Okay. And so, in conjunction with that, we have substantially reduced the amount of loot dropping in maps.
Right.
When you were getting 100 pieces of loot in a map, it'd take you 15 or 20 minutes to parse through all that, and that's not fun. No one likes to just sit there and look through a whole bunch of things that aren't good
Right.
to maybe find one thing that's good for you. So our hope now, and we don't think we're going to get it right the first time. We've been trying to get it closer to right the first time.
Right.
But our hope is that now you'll have a lot less items dropping, but the items that you're going to get will be a lot more guided, so they'll be more purposeful. And
We've been testing this too.
we have. So we have not just internal.
not just us, the community.
I mean, we're so good at
yeah,
testing.
I mean, we test a lot,
Right.
but the community has been testing and giving a lot of feedback on how much drop, like what the stats are that are combining. So we're going to continue once this goes out to make tweaks because we always going to be tweaking and getting it right in the sweet spot.
Yep. I think it's funny. This guy Squirecat keeps on typing Admiral Snack Bar. It's a wrap. And I think he's done it like 7 times so far, and I keep noticing it because of the silly Akbar icon. That's still going. Oh, see, someone had to bring up barricades.
Oh, Tom.
It's happened again.
Yeah, every time.
It's happened.
Every time. We need to get a bear.
Just put it.
Just
over
put it
here.
right there, have it sneak into the frame and go away. So that's a big thing for us. About 300 or 400 community members have been playing that build in the last couple of days, and we've been getting feedback from them and tweaking, and then getting feedback from tweaking. And next week we're going to go through a really big, heavy balance pass, and we're really hoping that it turns out to be a really positive thing for you guys, and we'll be adjusting it as we go forward. But we're really hoping it's going to make loot feel a lot more rewarding, and that's really the whole point of it.
Loot in the world is dropping better. Also, the shops are going to be better.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. See,
Are we?
you gotta like.
It says it right there.
No, but that's look. See.
Okay. It says it right there.
Well,
We'll do it.
someone, you know what? Just let's scratch that
All right,
box
let's scratch
out.
the box
You
out.
can wipe that box
We'll go-
out.
We'll
and
We'll reveal that later.
That's right.
We'll reveal it later.
Something.
Something.
will be revealed later, maybe. All right. The other thing we're doing. Can you talk about the change we're making to 38 to 50? That's
Yes.
another big topic, I think, for a lot of people.
I've been putting this in the devlogs for a long time that we've been working on. Level 38 to 50 is sort of this hard wall or grind point that players were hitting, and we wanted to smooth out that transition. Players were hitting like an item cap, and they weren't hitting the level 50, and so they'd get to level 50 and go, "Oh, I can't get any more items." So we've spent a lot of time.
Don't worry,
discussing-
Melanco. I am giving him a good amount of slack. He gets a little bit of. They want me to go easy on you.
Oh, if it goes easy on me, I won't learn anything.
That's right. Keep going. No, all right. You're good.
All right,
You're good.
So,
You're good.
what we've done now, we've moved an unlock of in-game insane to level 40. When you reach level 40, you'll now be able to move up into in-game insane.
By the way, Donaga, and your comment you just made about the shops, wait, and you'll see why.
Yes, revealed later. So now, when you reach level 40, you'll go to in-game insane, and you'll have more loot and more stuff to play, more onslaughts and incursions to play.
Yeah.
Get better loot. Once you hit level 50, now you go to Nightmare.
Yep.
Nightmare 1.
So hopefully a little bit more of a guided.
Right.
We've been a lot of people on the forums. When I'm reading, talk about wanting eye power restrictions, and we actually think having restrictions like eye power could actually be an interesting way to do it. But
Right.
we have a challenge in that right now, eye power is not really a demonstration of an item's actual power.
Right.
It's basically a seed or a way that the item generates its stats, but it doesn't take into account things like rarity or the number of special stats or if there's a build set on it. And so there were problems before a long time ago when we used eye power as kind of a gate where people would have items that were stronger because they had better stat combinations of special stats, but were a lower eye power, and that was they were putting on worse gear in order to get past
Right.
the restrictions. And until we can revamp that, which we've been talking about,
Right.
and it's a bigger thing for us to tackle, we have to find more creative ways to help
Right.
flow players from place to place and still create a positive experience for them. So hopefully the 38 to 50 changes, you've been working on those, I think?
I've been working, and
Yeah.
again, Brett, we did update the experience. We knew in-game insane didn't have the experience previously.
Right.
Now, when you jump in, you still get a little bit better than free play hard.
Bam, look at that. That was exactly what they were talking about. See,
Yeah,
we did it.
we did it.
Awesome.
We
See,
did
they
it.
asked a question, you were answering it before we even. There you go. It's
So
great.
yeah, experience will definitely be something you're getting, and we want you to play in that range until you hit level 50.
Right. Cool. So, reveal time.
Reveal.
Reveal-geddon.
Reveal again.
Reveal apocalypse. Do we have any imagery for these reveals? We probably don't. I don't think. I think the imagery shows up in red.
Yeah.
There's no imagery. So,
No imagery yet.
on the first one,
playing.
this is a kind of a cool reveal because we've been, like someone mentioned in the chat, Donga, I think his name was, we have been talking about trying to improve the shops for a little while, and you are 100% right. We've done some tweaks to them. When we basically made the range of loot that it could drop wider.
Right.
Before it was very narrow, so the shop was only useful for a short period of time. We made it wider, but that caused a whole bunch of other problems. And you're right, it wasn't a very meaningful improvement to you. Now we've taken the shop thing, we've like curled up its original implementation, we've thrown that out the window, and we got our erector set. For all of you people that are as old or maybe older than I am, you'll know what that is. You got your erector set and rebuilt the whole thing.
Bionicles.
Bionic. Oh, sorry. I should appeal to the more modern audience with Bionicle
Right.
reference. We took our
Bionicle.
Bionicle set and built up a new version of the shop. So why don't you talk about the big changes we're doing to the NPC shops?
So, NPC shop, when you go over there, he's going to sort of look at your hero deck. He's going to look at your hero deck and see what's in there and populate his items based on what's on your hero deck.
Mhm.
So if you have a level or item power around 300 guy, there's going to be some item powers around your hero level. And each of your heroes in your hero deck will generate some items. So if you have high level heroes, you'll go over there, buy some high level stuff.
Right. So now when you come in there with that level 30 on one slot, a level 25 on one slot,
Right.
and a level 45 on one slot, you're not going to see like a level 2 item.
Right.
And you're probably also not going to see a level 50 item anymore. You're going to see items that reflect what's current. Now, there's still timers that reset the shops,
Yeah.
and they're not manually resettable, so you have to, it's kind of what you're playing with is what you're
Right.
going to get. But still, it makes them a lot more purposeful, so they're aimed around the range of items that
Right.
you want to see.
It's been a long time coming. A lot of people have been asking, the shops don't really feel like I can buy anything, or they're buying and they're really, above my level. But now we've, like I said, thrown that out the window, erected something new.
Yep. Oh, by the way, Gil Thanos is asking why the Ramparts incursion drops are so low. I don't remember exactly, but I know there have been a couple bugs in QA about very specific map setups that have glitched loot.
Yeah.
And some of those are I think a lot of those are attempting to fix in this milestone. So stay tuned. I know I've personally assigned 3 of those bugs already, I think mostly to you. And they're sitting on Stephen Collins' plate.
That's right.
One of them we were trying to get fixed for the hot fix on Tuesday, but he wouldn't do it because he's busy. So
You see all the reveals we got?
I know, reveal, get it, but you got to give them some love when the
Right.
Anyways, we're gonna try to get some of those fixed next week during stabilization.
Yeah.
So yeah, the NPC shop should be a pretty dramatic. Look at see Butters.
Check it
You
out.
did it. No, he did it wrong.
Oh.
You can't mark it off the list. You have to check it.
Yeah.
I need to see the check motion. Let's
Check
see
it. Check it.
There you
Check
go.
it.
There you
Check
go.
it.
Check. He was scratching off. We check. Check
Yeah.
the box.
We scratched
More
one
positive
box.
that way. You're right.
Yeah, it's more
You're right.
positive when you check the
Yeah.
box. Cool. So, hope you guys like that stuff. Those shops are pretty cool. So the next thing, I guess, is a reveal. We have the Besieged map and the Harbinger
Yes.
coming back, or coming. The Besieged map coming back. We called them Besieged maps now.
There's, I think
That's what I
there's
was
a.
told.
You know
They're-
what?
they're
Whatever.
besieged.
Besieged.
They're under-
besieged.
they're under
That's
attack.
right.
They're
we
under
used to
attack.
call them
Not happy, I think.
not happy. Right. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
So have John show the airship map.
Go. on the
Come on,
the
do
war
it.
table. On the war table, there is some dangerous stuff.
If he can pull it off.
He
I don't
is
know.
not trying
The
right now.
checkbox is not happening for Mr. John today.
And,
Oh, no,
Isn't it?
no. Come on, no.
That's wrong too.
Oh man, they're seeing all sorts of previews.
Oh, oh,
Was that the thing?
nope.
See, it's tough.
Nope.
To do.
Oh, that's not it.
That's not it
Get
either.
out of here.
Really?
Everyone's screen capping all the things. Are you sure that wasn't it?
Airship on the map. I'm pretty sure it's on the war table. But
Oh, do you want me to bust out? Okay. I can do that.
But I mean, that's what it says here.
I don't know.
I'm trying to check a box.
It doesn't matter.
I'll go back and show it.
Someone gave me a task list. I am going to
This
check
is
out
right.
that box, damn it. Anyways,
I'll go back and show it.
oh, people are flipping their shit. They saw something they uh-oh.
More.
Wow, lol, teasers, oh.
Spoiler alert.
reveals, spoilers,
Butters.
intentional.
Shh.
Josh! Don't tell them about the
Look.
secret list. All right, so many of you guys have seen that we've had these maps a long time ago where the Ramparts and Throne Room were not happy. They were sad.
Right.
They got a lot of stuff going on. We're bringing those back. We're bringing them in with story elements. We're pulling them in with the boss site. So, and we're going to be a cinematic experience
Yeah.
that kind of tells you the story. A lot of cool stuff that just, you know.
People have been asking, what's going on?
Right.
There's all these things happening.
And if you
now
read
we're
the,
going to know.
And if you read the NPC dialogue boxes that
Right.
show up, which some of you do, and most of you probably don't, honestly, but if you did, you'd actually see
Right,
some of
right.
the cool reasons why the world is going through the transitions that it is. So there's an awesome opportunity for us to. We've been wanting to do. Gosh, we've been wanting the Carl fight for almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
Like, this has been a dream of our team for a very long time. So getting Carl out there and finally seeing it playable with all the cool mechanics you guys have been working on. Jeff Bickle, one of our level designers, has been kind of the visionary. Though, to be honest, Carl has gone through, I think,
It's
3
gone
different
many phases,
LDs
yeah.
over the last number of years. We're really, really excited about this.
Yeah.
This is going to be a lot of fun. So why don't we... Actually, someone made a comment. Someone likes my beard.
Oh,
Awesome.
nice.
I need a haircut on Monday.
Monday haircut.
Monday haircut, because this is... I had long hair.
I recently got a haircut.
Oh, yeah? I couldn't tell.
No.
Your hair is about the same.
It's about the same every
Yeah.
time.
I had really long hair for a while. Phil and
Yeah.
I both did, and then we both got them cut around the same time.
Yeah.
Actually, Phil got his cut first, and I'm like, well, now I can't keep my long hair because I look like
Right.
a hobo. And so I got my hair cut short, and now it's getting long because I've been too busy. And so Monday, I'm finally going to go back to
Nice.
being short-haired Brad. I can't do the beard and the long hair. I look like a hobo. I can't do that.
You like scabbard.
Well, the scavenger.
Yeah.
Don't want to turn out like
Right.
that. All right, so talk about the Harbinger fight, and why is that different from Betsy?
All right, so Betsy was sort of like, she sort of stayed in the back. Betsy was sort of up in the tree. She sort of did things while you were fighting. She affected the map a little bit. But then you finally fought her in the last wave, and it was sort of a race to beat her down before she killed your eggs.
Right. Got to keep Betsy down.
Harbinger is going to mess with you the entire time. You're going to fight him the whole time. It's not like in the DD1 boss fights where it's sort of the last. Every wave you have to fight Carl. Harbinger.
Carl Binger.
Harbinger. Every wave is
Sorry, keep going.
every wave you're going to fight him. There's a lot of different things that you're going to have to keep your mind around. There's a lot of different... Maybe there's some things that you have to attack. Maybe there's some things you got to pick up.
So what do you think, what was kind of our goals for Carl Binger when we started set up
Harbinger was sort of like, let's get something that's going to challenge not just the players that want to just send towers down and watch the puzzle be solved. This is something you're going to jump in and, you know, deal with different threats that are going to come your way. So.
Right. And, I mean, do you think, out of all the different, there's a lot of different mechanics in
There's a
Carl
couple.
Binger that we're messing with.
Right.
What do you think? I'm going to do that the whole stream, by the way. That's the new...
Carl
I like
Binger.
it. Yeah, I'm going to get in trouble for it. Harbinger. What do you think what are you most excited about players to play?
A lot of the mechanics present cool strategies that you can do. We've had a couple different tests where things are gone one way and come back a different way, and we have a lot of we have a lot of players that were playtesting saying, "Oh, well, we did this and it worked out for us," and it was really cool to see everybody talk about their different ways of taking them down. So, a lot of things for different tools that players can use.
Should be fun. So we're going to skip a couple of the boxes.
Uh-oh.
We got to
Okay.
keep going.
Yep.
So we have a couple checks, a couple like, they're okay.
Yeah.
But, sometimes you got to adjust the list
Yep.
to go. We also are adding some new weapons in, right? The Harbinger weapons.
Harbinger weapons.
Harbinger, the Carlbinger weapons.
Yes.
Right. And I think we have imagery for them. There are 4 new weapons. We're going to reveal 2 in today on the stream, hopefully, unless Butters has an
There we
image
go.
with like every weapon we're going to create for the rest of the,
That's
forever.
2. Well,
No, that's still
That's not
not
it.
the thing.
hashtag intentional.
There we go.
Okay. So this is the Squire one.
So these are they have both. So the one thing about this fun about these new weapons is they have a chance to drop with 2 different types of builds. So if you get like say the Squire Harbinger weapon, you can either get the defense version of it that really improves your towers and your defenses, or you can get the ability version of it, which improves your moment-to-moment ability gameplay.
Right.
So for the Squire, there's two different versions. There's the Void Scent and the Harbinger's Portal. Why don't you talk about the first one, the defense build one?
So the defense build, I believe that's the Void Scent, if we're following correctly. Training dummy. A lot of people were asking about training dummy. He's not going to be super OP. Overpowered training dummy.
Probably overpowered training dummy.
Probably overpowered training dummy. He shoots crystals out at enemies as he's spinning around.
Everyone's talking about my beard, by the way. That's like
BB2.
half of the comments are just like
Brad's beard too.
BB2, Brad Beard 2.
But he's spinning around shooting crystals out.
Right.
He can open a portal and teleport
Yeah, I love
enemies back to the start of the
And
lane.
not just any enemy.
Not any. It currently works on ogres.
Currently works on ogres.
So you can teleport an ogre. Maybe he's trying to damage your crystal a little bit. Plop a new Void Scent training dummy down. Send them back to the start.
You know what? You just go back.
Just go back.
It's like
Go back
it's like playing Monopoly. You gotta go back to the jail and
Send
get
it
back
back.
around. Send it right back.
That's
Put
gonna be
that
fun.
into a box and just ride in the UPS truck back to center. So it's a really, really cool feature for the training dummy. We want to make the training dummy a lot more useful. We'll see how that goes. And we also have the ability build. That's the other one, right?
Yep. This is all around Squire's Provoke. A lot of people use this to just pull enemies where they want them, but now, when you have Provoke going on, you can absorb projectiles.
Provoke going on.
Provoke going on. You can absorb enemy projectiles. Enemies will be knocked back when you hit them with melee, and then they'll start burning up. And that will be based on your ability power stat.
Yep.
And then, while you're still in Provoke, your Seismic Slam will do some extra damage.
Because
Seismic.
why
Slam,
not?
yeah.
Just you gotta do it sometimes.
So, Provoke, slamming stuff, absorbing enemies,
Yep.
setting them on fire. Fun stuff.
All right, and let's go on to the next one real quick. The month. I think we're actually a little bit behind.
Holy.
We got like 15 minutes
Okay,
left, and we
okay.
got like I think lots of.
Yep, we have
Jeez.
too much.
We have a little bit more.
Okay.
Oh.
We started a little bit late.
Yeah,
Okay,
we get to
we
go
go
late.
going late.
It's like when you're told to go to bed as a parent or as a
Stay up
kid.
a little bit
the
later.
parents are like, you got to go to bed at 9, and then 9 comes around. They're like,
Ruining our time as we
you
speak.
can stay up till 9:15. Oh yeah, we're
We're
wasting.
wasting that time.
No, we're investing it.
We're investing
in
time.
entertainment. Remember the guys said in all caps, entertain
Entertainment,
us.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we're entertaining. Probably not. We're just kind of silly, but it doesn't matter. All right, so
All
the
right.
monk weapon.
All right, so this second reveal is Monk Weapons, the Harbinger's Punch. The defense side is for the Lightning Strikes aura. A lot of people use
Lightning
it.
strikes. Strike lightning.
Like straight lightning aura, the crit chance will be increased, so you'll be able to get like really powerful critical hits. No, don't
Have
worry
you ever
about it.
called it that before?
We're moving on.
Crittles?
We're moving on.
Please tell me we're going to call it that from now on. We need to add some crittles to this build.
All right.
We need more crittles. From
Moving
now
on.
on, whenever you guys have comments about crit builds
It's crittles.
on the forums, they are now officially
Crittles.
trendy endorsed crittles. Crittles.
Crittles.
Crittles.
Oh, Lord.
C-R-I-T crits
Somebody's-
A-L-S. Crittles. There you go. Oh, well. Okay.
Crittles, yep, we got
Crittles.
it.
You like critters, crittles.
All right.
Yeah, I like that.
Lightning Strikes
Double
aura,
trouble crittles.
crit chance increased. When Lightning Strike hits a target after a short delay,
Crittles is the new meta.
crittles new
We
meta.
need new meta crittles.
A fist is going to come down when Lightning Strike hits a target.
Right.
And deal extra percent of damage based on your defense power.
Oh my god.
So it's a
No, sorry.
What?
This person's right. The easy way is minded. We need a pet called Crittles.
crittles.
That is like required to give you
Yes.
the crit stats.
Yes.
I love it.
Crittles the pet.
All right. Where's the? I
Next
need the
pet.
note. Next pet. Next. I like this idea.
All right, so fist comes down.
And
deals damage.
No. Sorry.
Oh,
this is
crap.
great.
Here we go.
And the Snowfire says, "Trouble with Crittles." That can be the name of the monthly quest.
Monthly quest, trouble crittles.
Trouble with
The
Save
monthly
Crittles.
quest is called Trouble with Crittles, and the pet that you get is
Crit,
Crittles.
crit chance. We're doing
like
it.
it.
I like it a
Confirmed.
lot. That's a great idea. It's probably not going to get past the approval phase,
Yeah.
but it's a freaking great idea. Maybe. I love it. See, one little mistake. Please tell me you're writing this down.
Did you write it down?
John
Yeah.
looked like he was writing something.
Crittles is born.
We'll see. All right, so sorry, I
Yeah.
completely
No, it's
derailed
fine. It's
your
fine.
whole.
Crittles is more important.
Right.
Fix this. There we go.
Talk about the
All
other
right,
stuff.
so go back. Harbinger's Punch.
Yes, do the whole thing over.
Monk weapon. We've already shown it. The defense build version of it, because remember these come with defense and abilities, will be on the Lightning Strike Sora. Crit chance is increased. Lightning Strike hits a target. A fist comes down from the sky.
Yep.
After a short little delay. Fist comes down, deals extra damage based on defense power. On impact, it'll do damage around it, and then after a second, nope, that's it.
That's it.
Nope, that's it.
Just
comes down.
I think that other part got cut.
Radius.
Yep.
Deals damage.
So it really just makes Lightning Strike Aura a little more flexible and
Right.
does more stuff to it. And then the defensibility build, I'll let you say it.
Okay,
You go
okay.
with this.
This is for Pole Smash, one of my favorite abilities in the Monk. When you use Pole Smash, or every time you hit something with your melee, it'll reduce the cooldown of Pole Smash, so you can use it more often.
Oh my gosh.
So Pole Smashing everywhere.
Pole smash spam.
That's right. Then
Smash spam.
on Pole Smash, the fist will come down, dealing X% of your ability damage as and knock enemies up in a little wider radius than currently exists. When you hit it, a crater comes up or leaves a fist. After a few seconds, an uppercut comes up and deals more damage. So you're dealing damage once in a radius, knocking them up. After they come back down or a short little delay, uppercut them.
Yep. It's pretty cool.
And then do it again.
And do it again.
And again and again.
Yep. Yeah, so it's a really cool opportunity to get like different, and the Huntress and the Apprentice have other versions that
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll hear about soon.
They'll be revealed at a later date.
At a later, future reveal.
That's right.
Reveal.
We're revealing when we're revealing.
Reveal
stuff.
patient. Reveal anticipation.
That's
Right.
right.
So, someone mentioned, but Brad, what about the Meebers? I don't remember Meebers.
Oh man.
You know,
Now I
sometimes
messed up.
this is why we need to write these things
That's right.
down. We need to like you know what,
Meebers.
John? I have a special request. After the Devstream, can we get like a Devstream summary of cool ideas that came up, and maybe send it out via email or something? That would be awesome. That way we don't miss some of this stuff because I don't remember Meebers. And I'm
If
sure
you know
there
what
was another-
Meebers is, tweet at Josh and tell him what Meebers is.
Yes, that's a great idea.
Tell Josh what Meebers is.
And someone should also tweet at Josh the critters, the
yes,
crittles.
Crittles.
I wrote
Crittles
down
the
crittles.
pet.
Crittles,
I wrote down crittles the
trouble
pet
with
and the trouble
crittles,
with crittles.
and the fact that from now on,
Sorry for spamming your
critters,
Twitter, Josh.
crittles are the new term for crits.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Josh, I am Isom. Tweeter. Just
Tweeter 'em.
Tweeter him. Can you please tweeter him? All right. So the other big announcement we have is we actually have a whole new promo we're doing right now.
Yep.
So you've seen some of the activities we're doing around trying to get people excited about being in our groups on Steam,
Right.
so we can get more information to you. So we have this awesome new event running. We call it Begin the Awakening. It's based around all the new Harbinger stuff that we're doing with this
Yep.
upcoming patch. And basically, the Harbinger is coming, his power is growing, and so must ours. I don't even know if I can. I'm sorry, Josh. I can't do this with build the Steam group to create powerful galactic weapons. That's
Yep.
the line that we
We
have.
checked it.
We checked the
It's
box.
been checked.
I don't know. I just didn't,
We're going to join a Steam
I didn't
group.
feel it. You
and
want
we're
to
gonna
try?
get
Try
stuff.
saying it like with
All right,
personality?
let's
We'll
see.
I didn't sell it. Josh spent so
In a
much time.
world. No, we're not going to do that.
No, we're not going to do it. Skip it.
All right.
All right, so we'll talk about the details. The first time we get to 80,000 members on our Steam group, and I think we have... Actually, do we want to show the thing that we were supposed to... I
there
just
an
want to show it at
image?
the end.
Is there an image?
You know
for
what?
this?
Screw it. We're going to mess with the checkbox.
Awakening packs.
No, we're
theme
showing...
song.
Let's show the Awakening Pack weapons. Let's just
All
do
right,
it.
Awakening
Oh,
pack
oh, really?
theme
You just
stuff.
do it.
We're just gonna do. Wow.
Just
okay.
drop it in. And then we'll talk about
Just
how you can do
do
cool
it.
stuff with them. They already...
Oh, oh my God.
What was that?
No.
no.
Nice.
That
Wait,
wasn't it.
Just do it.
Here we
That
go.
was it.
Yeah, all
There
right.
we go.
So, join
This
the
is the
Steam
cool
group.
stuff. Yep.
Join the Steam group, and at certain thresholds, we'll reveal those thresholds in a second.
So we've added this cool new thing into the game called the War Cache, and it's basically something in the tavern that you can go to,
Yep.
and it has an ability to give you an item. And there's different ways. I believe there's different ways that gets triggered.
Yep.
And we have different things that we can do on our side to trigger that thing to be available for certain players. So for the first 80,000 people that we get into our group, and we hit 80,000 members, first off, we're going to gain access to the War Cache. So that's a big deal. We want to get that so everyone can use this new feature. And then you get one random legendary galactic weapon. So one of these
Yep.
weapons, a random, will come out of the War Cache once we've activated it. The next threshold is 125,000 members. All this stuff will be posted, by the way. You'll see all the details. At 125,000, so everyone will add the crystalline saber, which is a squire's weapon, as a permanent drop into the game. So right now, these are only scheduled to be temporary drops.
Right.
They're going to go for an event, and then we're going to remove them. If we get to these thresholds, we're going to put them in permanently into our drop tables. So if we get to 125,000 members in the group, the squire weapon will be permanent, and we'll also refresh the cache so that everyone will get another free random legendary galactic weapon.
All right.
175,000 people, we're going to have the Huntress's bow blaster be set as permanent, so those will now permanently be in the game as a drop as opposed to just being there for the event. And again, we'll refresh the cache. And then we have 2 more thresholds that we haven't announced yet that are going to be for the Apprentice's blaster and the Monk's crystalline twin blade. So as we get to each of these thresholds, we're going to put those weapons in permanently as opposed to just having them part of the event. So all this information is going to be up on the forums for you guys to see. It's really, really exciting for us, but we really hope you guys can participate in joining our group. Get your friends to join the group. It's really easy to go on Steam. And I don't even think they have to own the game in order to join the group, honestly.
Right.
You can just get your friends to join the group. We get those numbers up, then away we go. And these weapons will stay permanent drops.
Do we show next thing is show the?
So these are just the weapons. These are things. These are gameplay oriented. They're not for sale. We don't sell things that give you advantage. These are just drops. They're just really coolly stylized, and they'll have, I think, a chance to drop with some of the.
The sword will have
the build items, I think, or something.
Each one will have an associated build passive with it, so you'll be able to get it and use it with the right builds that you want to use.
However, because we are a free-to-play game, and we do need to keep these lights on, and we need, Steve Collins needs to be able to, play more blobs.
That's right.
Blobs.
Sorry, I had to give him a little poke on the blobs. Collins likes playing blobs. We have cool costumes we're also adding as part of this event.
Costumes, reveal time.
Reveal time for costumes.
Is it a go? It's a go.
Are you sure?
It says show costumes.
There you go.
All right.
So these costumes are coming up as part of our Awakening pack. There'll be a sale. Right now it's scheduled for a limited time. We may change that, but they're going to be going up as part of this, I believe it's part of this patch or a very short timeline after that. And you'll be able to run around with your awesome costume, and if we can get these weapons, get a chance to run with that weapon and really own that cool set of stuff and look a very different way in DD2. So that's all happening here. I think the timelines, I believe those packs go on the 15th, but I'm not 100% sure. And it's pretty awesome. So we were supposed to be showing a particular pet being drawn. Did that end up making it on the page?
It's being drawn.
Is not in this.
It's right there. I see it.
The pet is.
The pet's being drawn.
Oh, so they can see it.
Yeah.
Yep. That is the G4
G4TO.
T0.
Cool. So you guys also see there's a pet associated with this whole event too.
Yep.
So we got a whole
thing
cornucopia of stuff happening. Should be a lot of fun.
15th, when the pack comes out. Get your get your costumes on.
What do you have to do to get those weapons, JHM? Oh, hey, it's JHM, the guy whose name I never can pronounce. I just call him JHM because it's a whole bunch of numbers. Yeah, those things are right now going to be for event drops, and they're going to be running for a couple weeks. But if we hit certain thresholds on the Steam group, and those will be published, I think it's 80,000 for the first one or something like that, 88,000.
80,000.
They're going to be added as permanent drops into the game. So you want to get as many people, including your friends, to get into our Steam group, and then we'll be adding those weapons in permanently instead of just part of the event. Super cool. So I think that's pretty much it for all the announces. So we can go into some of our questions, maybe. Let's do some question time. Maybe. Remember, this is my sheet.
That's your sheet.
Yeah, you have your sheet. This is the guy who doesn't play blocks.
There we go.
And here's the one who
does play blocks.
It says that on here. It says blocks and no blocks. How many of you? I don't even want to know. All right, so we have a lightning round. I don't know if we'll get to it. Let's try to answer at least 1 or 2 questions from the long form, and then we'll go from there. So, question number 1. Are there any plans to return to a build timer similar to DD1 on Insane Plus difficulties? If yes, please share. If no, please share why not.
I know we've talked about adding build timers and different things. Right now, there's no plans to add it, but maybe different game modes will present build timers or add in different varying.
We've had a lot of discussions about different game modes.
Yeah.
So definitely could be something that we do as far as the different game mode. We eventually want to add like new achievements and whatnot. We can do those around some of these new experiences, like beat all maps.
So maybe it's like a really fast. I mean, you get like 30 seconds to build time, and whoever can do it the fastest
Yep.
wins.
Question 2. With the introduction of the weather system, can we see more in-depth mechanics with the element system? Like right now, with the snow-themed monsters would be ice-based, so they would take more damage from defenses and weapons. With the fire elements, like the Apprentice, fire turrets, or Hunter's Blaze Balloon. We've actually talked about that a number of... I think there's a few people in the team that have been pushing for trying to find ways to add gameplay into weather system.
Right now, it's just a visual tweak, but we'd like maybe one day to take it into a gameplay element where, like you said, snow enemies take fire damage, or maybe when it's snowing, a snow weapon.
Isn't Dan always talking about a Yeti?
A Yeti. He wants a Yeti.
He wants a Yeti. He always brings up the Yeti. We could have the
We'll
Yeti
do
versus
a
the
Yeti.
Barricade.
Yeti,
Barricade, DD2 FC, fight off.
It's cage match.
Center lane, cage match. Right.
Actually, would pay.
We could sell access to the viewing it on a stream. All right, number 3. When can we expect another balance patch? Can you tell us some details what kind of changes will be incoming, just as examples? Well, the patch is coming up on the 15th. We'll have a lot of balance changes in it.
Yep. There'll be a lot of the balance changes went into that sort of level 38 to 50 range, and making sure the transition from free play is good to in-game and in-game to Nightmare.
A lot of special stat tweaks, too.
Special stat tweaks, power of the enemies, and power that drops on the map, stuff like that.
Yep. We'll do one more question. Can we have a weekly high score system? You know, we've wanted to do a... What?
You can do a lot more.
Oh, sweet. Can we have a weekly high score system? We've talked about doing a score system for a while now. Don't know when it's going to get in. We have a lot of really cool plans we're putting together for our next milestone. Yeah. We think you're going to be excited about them.
Next milestone, though. Pretty good.
So look forward to seeing those a little bit later. I don't know what's going to make the cut and what's not, but those are things that we've been talking about. Do you feel that the monk is balanced with the other classes right now? I don't think we think any of the classes are as balanced as well as we want them to be.
Well, you know, we always have tweaks that we want to do with different heroes, and having him...
Hey, Butters, someone is saying in all caps with lots of exclamations, war table.
Show the war table, bro.
I am on my way to the war table.
Look at that. See, all you gotta do is yell at Butters and he does what you want.
I can just see...
Don't tell them that. That will encourage them to yell.
There's the airship.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that. It's a... Can you stand on it?
And it's actually...
Can you stand on it?
It's like moving around.
It is.
Can you stand on it?
On the airship?
Hashtag can you stand on it? Can Butters jump on it?
You may be able to. Butters may not possess the skill to.
That's a big Negatron.
Okay.
You could totally stand on that. Can you walk through it? Can you walk through it?
No,
do you just
put you right over it?
Do you walk through it though? Oh, it doesn't have collision.
It doesn't have collision.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Oh well.
Butters doesn't have the skill.
I mean, all right. Butters has the skill. Sorry, Butters. All right, so number 6. How difficult will the Harbinger be compared to Betsy Nightmare 4? Can we expect an increase in eye power with this patch, or just the additional build/maps?
I don't think we're increasing eye power for this patch, but there will be the additional maps and builds. Harbinger difficulty, he's going to be pretty challenging. Of course, it's going to scale.
Yeah.
If you play on him at an easier difficulty, obviously, it's going to be a little bit easier, but we'll make sure that the players who want to zero skill buddies.
Hashtag zero skill buddies. Butterfingers, he can't do it. Oh, they're being mean to Butters.
They can be mean all they want.
Don't be
still
mean.
got all the cool stuff.
Don't be mean to
So
Butters.
we'll make sure to get that challenge for the Harbinger for you guys.
Someone had a cool idea. They said we should turn the little airship into a pet.
Yes, we should.
That would be awesome.
Pet ship.
Pet ship. Shipageddon. I don't know why I keep on using that. I think it's we just got done doing
Armageddon.
the PS. We just got done doing the PS4 Armageddon this last week. By the way, all your PS4 users, the patch went out this morning that gives you all of your costume redemptions. We apologize for that not going so smoothly the first time. You would have think that would have worked, but we ran into a snag there. We fixed it really quick. We got through Sony's cert really fast, and we patched this morning, so that's all set up. We hope you guys are enjoying the Milestone 16 work, which for us was quite a while ago when we did the Wipeageddon.
It's a big patch.
But the team has been working already the last couple of weeks getting up to 17 and 18 and beyond and trying to get those rolling. We're trying to get, our goal is to get PS4 cut to PC as fast as we possibly can. So for all your PS4 users, we're really pushing on that. But 16 was a big update for us. That Wipeageddon was a huge update, and Ship it like FedEx. We can put FedEx. We can make a FedEx equivalent inside of. Maybe we should brand the mailbox.
Yeah.
With like a
package
a package shipping thing. We need ideas for what to call it though.
Send your ideas to Josh.
Yes, tweet. No, what did I say before?
It's
Tweeter.
Tweeter at Josh. Your ideas for what the Ethereum version of FedEx would be.
Yeah.
All right. I hope
Ramster.
Josh actually
It's
likes
like the Ramster Express or something.
Ramster
the
Express.
Ramster Express. Okay, that's
Pretty
one
good.
idea.
There you go. You don't need to tweet it.
No.
Fix
Remember,
it.
no skill butters. We want other ideas. I actually like the Ramster Express. It's a good one. All right, so number 717, 77. Is it 7?
Yep.
Yes. What are your plans for raising iPower in the future to keep hardcore grinders playing the game without feeling that they wasted their time?
I believe we want to increase iPower eventually. I don't think there's any plans to dispatch.
Yep.
All right.
That was easy.
Yep.
That was like a lightning round question.
Easy done.
Eightness.
Right.
Also, is there any... Man, someone
Also.
asked 2 questions.
Uh-oh.
Also, is there any ideas about PlayStation having a defense council implemented or something similar? That's a cool idea. They haven't really done anything with the PlayStation 4 guys as far as defense council. Maybe we can open up a special way for a few of them to get involved. We could come up with a cool... I don't know. That's a good thing for Josh. What do you think about that?
Yep. Tweet at Josh.
Tweet at Josh. Or Twitter.
Tweeter at Josh.
Tweeter at Josh. And we actually should make it a goal. This would be an awesome community goal. I'm sorry. To flood Josh's Twitter
Just flood it.
all the time.
Follow Josh.
As many ways as you can. So
Direct
you can't
message
even
him if you
direct
can.
message everything. Just go crazy. All right, number 9. He's loving us right now.
Josh Linker Twitter.
The more times, here's one. The more times that you tweet Josh about the barricade, the more likely it is it will do it.
That sounds like a bunch of hooey.
I don't know. Josh's response was, "Oh God."
He's done it. He's done it. Rest in peace.
Someone's gonna start creating like Twitter bots
Yeah.
and just like spamming Josh barricade every like
You just
3 hours.
Twitter.
Oh, it'd
Rip
be
Josh.
awesome. Alrighty, number 9, and the last of the long form.
Long form.
Long form, one word, not long form, but long form.
Long form.
Long form. You're welcome, Josh. During the last dev stream, you mentioned that the Squire training dummy would become relevant in the Harbinger fight. Does this mean you are reworking the tower to make it better, or you just built a scenario around it to make it relevant? Also, please tell me it's not just getting more HP, and that I will at least serve drinks between rounds. Man,
That would've been
would
fun.
like that.
Upgrade it to serve better.
And it like, just comes up and like during the build phase, the blades kind of turn like this, and little like mugs of the root beer show up on it.
Just drink it up.
And you can go in there and you can drink it. Maybe that's how you get like an extra boost.
Yeah.
Like you go
just
there
serves
and-
drink. But we did say he's getting a build item from
Mhm.
Harbinger, so he's going to be teleporting ogres back to the start of the lane.
Yeah, is there anything about the train journey that affects the Harbinger fight? I guess me and Jeff was talking about that in the last stream. Do you know?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how.
So I got Jeff in here. Jeff could probably tell us. Jeff, if you're watching, feel free to walk in and tell us.
Yep.
He's probably not watching.
Probably not.
He's working.
It's working.
Poor guy. All right, so the lightning round, ball lightning round.
Yep.
They need to start adding that whenever I'm on the stream. You know
Actual
we're not
lightning
gonna. All right, so we have a pet Carl.
Currently not. But it's a good idea.
That's not how lightning round works, Collins. I know it's your first time, but it's yes, no, or maybe. You're
No,
gonna
it's
get
not.
any-
No. Collins, you're doing
Look,
great.
It's fine.
Ball lightning round. See, Collins is on the
Butters.
ball lightning team.
6 minutes.
Team ball lightning
All right.
round. We've done this before, and people have cheered. Team ball lightning round is forever. All right, number 2. Will modes like hardcore and mixed mode make a return?
Maybe. For doing Butter's version, it's amazing.
Maybe. Yeah. All right. Well, that would be. How much fire would a dank fire squire dank if a dank fire could dank fire? How much fire? Well, let's think about this.
How much fire?
Would a dank fire
How much
squire dank?
Fire. If a
All the fire.
all
the fire.
All of it.
All the fire.
He would dank all of
It took me a second. All the fire.
Can we buff flamethrower?
All right. Hashtag Butters method. All right. Can we buff flamethrower towers? We could.
We could, I guess.
We actually could.
We could
We
do
could
it.
make flamethrower towers kill everything in one blast. It would take like. Well, actually, we had that button that killed everything
That's
once,
right.
and then we broke it by giving things too much health.
Betsy had a bug where I accidentally killed her once.
Mm-hmm.
Too fast.
All right. The answer is yes. All right. Number 5. Do you know that pet ability rerolls still aren't dropping? Yes, we do know that pet ability rerolls aren't dropping for boxes, and we're going to fix it. Probably. We're going to try to fix it.
We'll try to fix it.
We should be fixing it. I don't want to say we should. That's more than likely. Like, come on. There's even an email thread going on right now about it. We got it. That has to be a thing. Are we going to make monthly quests less reliant on RNG, particularly from Wyvern Token? We tried. We tried that with the last one. Sorry, I didn't finish the question. I read it and then stopped.
All right.
Are you going to make monthly quests less reliant on RNG, particularly from Wyvern Tokens? And yes, we're trying to mess with the monthly quests. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
We think this one was too easy.
Too easy.
Holiday monthly. Okay.
Yep. Vacation
TM.
monthly. Yeah.
Vacation monthly. Right. All right. Where are the pet reroll items? Oh my gosh. They're in the Harbinger's pouch. And when you kill the Harbinger, they come back for everybody. First person that kills the Harbinger.
No lies in the lightning round.
No lies in that. We're trying to fix the bug.
This is not. It says where are they? That's not a yes, no, maybe question.
They are broken, I think.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure.
Fixing the bug.
We're going to probably fix the
We're
bug.
fixing it.
We are probably going to fix it. The email thread's still going.
Email thread is going.
Yeah.
We will fix it.
My meme is too dank for your... Okay. Could you do 2 tiers of monthly quests, an easy quest and a hard quest? Every time we've tried to get fancy with that system, we break it. Every time.
Let's get it right.
We did the whole monthly, the daily quest reroll, and that didn't work for a while. We think it's working now.
I think it's working now.
Nah.
3 times.
Three thumbs. All right, so that's our question round. Everyone like that?
It's good.
Liar Brad. No!
Hashtag liar Brad.
I am not a liar Brad.
You've done it.
I am
They
not.
called me a liar earlier, so I think they're just mad.
Yeah, it's probably, I don't know. It's not that I lie. It's that sometimes the things that we want to do.
Sometimes you're enthusiastic about the
Sometimes
truth.
the things we want to do don't actually turn out the way we want them to turn out. But I'm always careful. I always say we try or we will maybe, but everyone... So you can say, we're going to try to do that, and what people hear is, that's happening. And then...
Quab Pat is definitely something we should do.
Yes. Dare you ask about guilds? We talk about guilds a lot, actually. And we would like to bring guilds in.
Yes.
And that's actually on our list of social improvements. We actually had a list of stuff about that not even, 3 or 4 weeks ago. So that was pretty cool. So to wrap it up, where's the wrap it up box? Anyone get that reference? Everyone get the wrap it up box reference?
Yeah, just wrap it up, B.
Wrap it up, B. All right. So tune into the social tavern afterwards. People will talk about how ridiculous we are and other cool things that are going on in DD2. Be excited about the Harbinger Awakens patch coming out on 12/15, which is in about a week and a half.
And join the Steam group.
Collins probably won't be sleeping very much between now and then as we wrap everything up. Though we don't test any of our stuff, we just ship it.
Just ship.
But next week we're gonna. Yeah, I know. I see.
We've got a box.
We got a. Is there a box? No, actually, we're missing that box.
We're missing that box, aren't we?
But it's all right.
Join-
We're gonna do it.
join
Hold
the-
on. We'll do it on our own time.
Do it. Yeah,
We'll
not
do
on
it on our
Butter's
own
time.
time. Not
Our
on
own
Butter's time. It's on Beard time.
They want us to
Beard time.
Beard time.
Beard time.
Scruff time.
All right, scruff time. Next week we have a whole bunch of really cool full reveals. It'll be the week before it'll be days before the patch on Friday. So I think we're like open kimonoing all sorts of fun stuff. We'll probably show the actual Harbinger fight. Maybe.
Probably lose to the Harbinger fight.
Probably lose to the Harbinger fight. That'll be really awesome. Someone wants to check a box. We're gonna check box next week.
We're checking all.
I'm making a request. It would be awesome if next week we actually have a box that we can check on the stream.
Yep.
Steven, you should be on the stream again next week, and we can check a box.
Whew.
And I don't think Steven can handle another stream. And like Josh or like Butters said, please join the Steam group and get people to that are playing join the Steam group. We really want to turn these weapons on permanently.
Yep. They're
a really cool addition to the game. But we also want to be able to communicate with our Steam players more effectively, and that's a big part of this. We have really cool announcements, things we want to do with you guys as far as our community is concerned. And right now we don't have the best avenue to do that.
Right.
So if we can get everyone to get in the Steam group, it allows us to do really, really cool events and really cool things more effectively. Like, for example, we tried to do double XP weekends and other things in the past. I don't think our data shows us that not a lot of people heard about this stuff, and so it wasn't as effective as we wanted to be. And we're trying this effort to give you guys a cool incentive for getting this team group up, and then if we can get people in there, we can really leverage our community to do some very fun things. At the end of the day, I think are going to make you guys enjoy being in the D2 experience while it's growing and changing a lot more. So please help us spread the word. All those cool things are going to be on for the special event, and then if we can hit those targets we talked about before, you'll see more. So that's pretty much. I think Josh has a link in the chat that he's going to post. Last box.
Last box.
Give me the pin. Give me a pen.
Give the man a pen.
Give a pen.
All
No,
right,
you gotta give me the pen. We're gonna check. You know what? You like the
Yeah.
you check the box. No, you check the box.
Have Josh link in chat.
Check.
Is he linking it?
Did he link it? Josh,
you gotta wait for the
Josh
delay. You gotta
needs
wait
to
for the
link
delay. Are you gonna wait till he links
it.
it?
Josh, link it.
We gotta wait for. We gotta.
Adrian linked it. So
Well, no. Josh has to link
says
it.
have Josh
It says
link in
have
chat.
Josh link it on the chat.
We can't
And
end.
we can't end until he links it on the chat. It's like it's a requirement. I hope Josh is paying attention.
Yep.
We're gonna be here all night until Josh links it.
Oh,
No, well, see, people are linking it, but like, come on.
We s- oh. All right.
All right,
Hang on. Let me
yeah,
change
yeah,
it.
change it to a Landrian link it because Josh is too busy trying to handle
All right.
his Twitter.
Yep. We sent too many people to the
Too many to his Twitter. He can't handle it anymore.
Checked it.
Check. Look at that. That's a check.
It's an
The
underline.
Z. It's a Z. He Z'd it.
wow.
He Z'd the box. There you go. Perfect. Everyone, thank you so much for joining our stream. Hope you had a good time. We will see you guys next Friday. Countdown of 10 days or so until our next patch. Until then, and there'll be a hot fix next week on Tuesday with some good fixes. So look forward to that as well. And we'll see you next time. Stay tuned for the Social Tavern. Thanks a
See
lot.
you guys.